Thanks for coming.
Look, you'll be fine.
I don't know anyone out here.
You sure about that?
Alex.
He's the reason you're here.
Dino!
Seems we both have come far since we last met. Although my presence here, I have your performances in the championships last season to thank. The difference you made when you came to me last year on loan. This, I think, many people noticed, no?
But I've got a lot to thank you for too, Dino. This is my agent, my dad.
Mr. Hunter, a pleasure. Nice to put a name to the face. Here I predict only great things for your boy.
Well, I know Alex is in good hands.
Now, Alex, come. The manager and the press, they are waiting. It seems your arrival has caused quite the, how you say it, the media circus. Yeah. Thank you all for coming today. We are very excited to have Alex joining our club. We will now take a few questions. Yes?
Alex, we have all heard the reports that you had a number of offers to move back to Europe. What made you decide to join Atletico?
Well, in my opinion, the best players should play for the best teams, and they don't get much better than this. This is an amazing club, and I really think that I can add even more quality to what's already an amazing squad.
Yes.
A lot has been made of your age. At just 18, how will you deal with the weight of expectation on your shoulders? How can you turn around the fortunes of a club that has already been knocked out of Europe?
You just have to try and take it in your stride, not let it get to you. Of course, that's easier said than done, but hopefully playing alongside such great players will make my job a lot easier.
We have time for just one more question. Yes, you on the left.
Alex, it has been a turbulent year for you. Leaving your club in the Premier League, joining the LA Galaxy, and now coming here. For those of us who followed your career, these constant moves, they do bring a suspicion of disloyalty.
You're entitled to your opinion. Maybe some people assume that a player is not loyal just because he moves to a different club, but I try not to get caught up in all that. I just let my football do the talking.
We are, I am afraid, out of time. Thank you all very much for coming.
Well, the rest of the season starts here for Atletico Madrid, and no question. The Atletico Madrid lineup. Two banks of four, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
And the referee for this important fixture today, Alvaro Arias Romero. Well, we're underway at last, and it's Atletico Madrid with some danger. Oh, chance! Right from the kickoff. They look like scoring, they have now.
Sharp from the off, and what a good goal.
You've got to admire the way he placed the ball into the bottom corner of the net.
But the goalkeeper was in a decent position, but he was helpless to stop that one going in. Nothing the manager can do at the moment. His team have lost momentum, and they're also losing this match.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
They gave it straight to him, didn't they?
Hunter. Hunter! New beginning for Alex Hunter, and he's marked it in some style with this goal.
Well, it's the perfect start for anybody in the business of scoring goals. That'll settle him down.
Well, it's a goal, and I don't think it'll be the last one they score today, the way they're playing.
No, and the opposition, he's all over the place. Just no semblance of organisation from them.
So away we go at 1-1. Get it away. And that will be a throw as the header. Well, the referee has blown for half-time at 1-1. Alex Hunter, a word on him at half-time. Alan Smith.
Well, a really good late equalising goal, and that might just change the manager's team talk now.
Referee blows, and we're off for the second. Gamero crafting the through pass. Hunter! Hunter! Making a splash again, Alex Hunter. 2 goals now on his debut.
Well, already a big favourite of these fans. They're singing his name in those stands.
He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. And here is another angle on that goal. We restart the game 2-1. Well, there's going to be an alteration now, and with the team trailing, you can understand why he's going to make it. To stop him today.
Yeah, we know he's got plenty of skill, but you've got to ally that with work rate, and he's done that today. Doesn't always do it, to be fair, but he has here.
Oh, amazing! They've equalised late on. It's level again, and what a great contest this is turning out to be. Goalkeeper almost got there, but it wasn't a strong enough touch.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself, isn't he? Having got a touch on it, feels he should have done better.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal. Extraordinary game here. 2 very well matched teams, and their minimum of 3 minutes to be played of added time. Hunter to take the lead. He's hit the high spots again. Alex Hunter, he's hit a hat-trick on his debut.
Well, sometimes you think he writes his own headlines, this boy. What a debut it's been.
Well, there is a saying that things come in threes. They've come in threes for him, a hat-trick.
Not just 3 goals, but he's played really well. His overall game has been top class today. Well, it's been tight before that goal, but now the manager, he's so pleased because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
Well, a very exciting climax to an exciting game. This could be the decider.
Well, it could be at this stage of the match. There doesn't seem much of it.
It is, yet again, the stuff of dreams from Alex Hunter to make such a major impact in a new league with a new team. Wow.
Well, all of a sudden, you get the feeling that the fight for the title is back on, with this boy firing up top.
It's a fine performance. They worked really well when they had the ball, which wasn't that often, but also they were very good when the opposition had the ball.
Yeah, it just goes to show those possession stats can be deceiving. It's what you do with the ball, and they used it really well.
For me, it was your performance that really stood out. Do you feel you proved a point today?
Well, it was nice to repay the manager's faith in me, if that's what you mean.
And do you feel you proved a point to him?
I don't know about proved a point, but hopefully I've repaid his faith in me a bit with my performance today. Now I just need to build on that so I can try and help the team kick on from here.
Thank you, Alex, and my congratulations on your debut victory.
Thanks.
Yes, Alex.
How's it going, Dino?
Alex, nobody's happy. The president, the fans, the dressing room. Out of Europe and behind in the league. The stress, it has never been so great on me. We have to turn this around.
Well, I'll be doing my best to help you out with that, Dino.
The boss, he has been given budget to bring in one more top-class player.
Nothing like a bit of healthy competition?
Quite true, but in this case, competition is not what the boss wants. He is looking to build a partnership. And you are one half of this equation.
Cool.
Look, this is why I called you in. I would like your opinion on who you think would work best alongside you.
Well, who are we talking about here?
Believe in me when I say top talent, Alex.
Best possible option's already here, Dino. Griezmann. We're good to go, trust me.
I was hoping you would think as much, and I agree. Antoine is a superb player. The boss will be happy that you feel this way.
Oh, and Dino?
Alex?
I know I owe being here to you. Thanks. Don't worry, mate. You'll be back soon.
This is the 11 who will start for Deportivo Alaves. The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated, otherwise this formation will not work.
Been a colourful history, hasn't it, for Atletico Madrid, Alan? Remember Jesus Gil, who was the president?
Yeah, he wasn't happy if he wasn't hiring and firing his managers every few months, was he? He was a character.
Referee today, Pedro Orteguilla. Well, we're underway at last, and it's Atletico Madrid who've kicked off.
Well, I'm a bit concerned about Alex Hunter, Alan. He's not moving at all well. Got a bang in that heavy challenge. Yeah, he looks in a bit of pain. I don't like talking about knees. I had to retire with a bad one. But I'm sure it's not that serious.
Alex, you're hurt. I must take you off.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I'm fine. I'll just run it off.
No, we cannot risk you aggravate the injury. On this, there will be no discussion. Off.
It'll be okay. Just leave. Well?
Alex, I'm afraid it is not good news. A grade 3 meniscal tear. We have you scheduled for an operation at the end of the week. Then it is all about rehabilitation. With a concentrated program, we hope to have you return by the beginning of March.
March? That's almost 2 months away.
Alex, I too wish this wasn't true. But some decisions are not ours to make. You are free to return home, if you wish, until the cast is removed. Then we are sending you to a specialist in Los Angeles to begin the rehabilitation.
There you go. Keep your strength up. Get her knee better. Penny for him.
What's knees?
Did your dad ever tell you how he got injured? The 5th round of the Cup. Harold was in the form of his life if people were even talking about England. Centre half came right through the back of him. The referee never even blew for a foul. From that moment on, your dad felt like his big chance had been robbed of him. You know, all he could think about was getting back on the field, so he rushed it, came back too soon. God, when that doctor told him that he'd never play again, that changed him completely.
So what exactly are you telling me here?
I'm just trying to put you straight, boy. Don't rush it. You're not your dad. You take your time. You'll come back better than ever. Now eat that up before it goes cold.
Liven up his own career, really, is Danny Williams. He's got back in the squad recently after that sticky start to his Premier League career. Remember, he moved from the Championship. But it is an opportunity to make an impression now, try to establish himself here as a first-team regular. So, Danny Williams is going to come on. Just getting some final words from his manager, Alan.
Yeah, big moment, isn't it, for Danny? Chance for him to make a mark. I'm sure the instructions are go out there and get us a goal, son.
Now neatly intercepted. Williams. He can put them in front. They have taken the lead here in the dying moments.
Well, this place is absolutely jumping. What a finish and at what a stage in this match.
What a sickener for the opposition, but what jubilation for the scorer and his team.
Yeah, I mean, they kept on going and they got their reward in the end.
Another angle on it here.
He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
Now we're going to have an alteration. Well, a very exciting climax to an exciting game. This could be the decider.
Well, it could be at least.
Riyad Mahrez. This is how they love to play on the break. It's opened up. It's a shot now. And they managed to score here. And they are really bossing the game now. Pretty straightforward, this match. And the late goal sums it up, really.
Yeah, they've just compounded their superiority with that one.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Restarting at 2-0.
Leicester City goal!
One was spot on, but on closer inspection, no, he was off.
Well, it's a very good win for them as the full-time whistle goes to confirm the 3 points. Good team effort, supported by an interesting substitute here, Danny Williams.
Well, I mean, he didn't get the goal, did he? But I thought he made the difference. He gave his teammates a lift when he came up.
Well, they've squeezed across the line with the win in a game that's been nip and tuck right from the start.
Yeah, one of those victories where they've had to work extremely hard. And the manager, I'm sure, in that dressing room will be delighted.
All right, lads. Check us out, living large in the Prem. Heard you wanted a chat, boss.
Get in here, Williams. Sit down. Premier League. It's a big jump. You want to make it at this level, you've got to play and train harder than you ever did in the Championship. Ability, well, that's never been your problem, son. But you're what I call a coaster. Someone who's happy to just be in this league rather than pushing to be the best he can be. Am I right?
Well, it's taking me time to adjust, boss.
Look, son, why don't you ask yourself this question? Did you come here to be everybody's mate? Or did you come here to be the best player you can be? If you spent a little bit less time mucking around, a bit more time working on your game, you'd earn some respect in that dressing room.
Okay, I hear you, boss. But if the gaffer played me in my natural position...
All right, Williams. I'll have a word. But no promises, eh? Go on. Williams, a word. Gaffer wants you starting in the second leg of the League Cup semi. We've been too predictable in the final third lately, and he wants to shake it up a bit.
You having me on?
No, not the time. 0-0 after the first leg, game away from Wembley. My advice to you, take this opportunity. Might be the only one you get, especially playing in your natural position.
Here it is, boys. Good.
So 0-0 from the first leg, Alan. It's pretty much a one-off game here, isn't it? Just to see who's going to get to Wembley, and it's a thrilling prospect.
It is big game for Danny Williams. He's been a bit part player up until now, but managers putting faith in him and also playing him in his natural position through the middle. Danny will be happy about that.
Number 22, Martin Steckenberg. Number 23, Seamus Coleman. Number 4, Michael Keane. Number 5.
There's a couple of players who you might keep a special eye out for today. Alan Smith's certainly going to do that.
I love watching this pair play. They haven't disappointed this season. They've been the most threatening players for me, for both their teams.
Number 17, Idrissa Wyatt.
Got the Everton lineup for you. Well, we put it up, and what looks, Alan, very defensive, but there's flexibility, isn't there, in the side?
Yeah, and I think with his shape, so much depends on the wing-backs, how much they are allowed to get forward and what they can do when they do get forward.
This is the Leicester City lineup. 2 banks of 4, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
Thank you, Goodison Park. Enjoy the
Everything is blue here at Goodison Park, in tribute to the famous blue shirts of Everton Football Club.
Yeah, always been a good pitch, a good surface. I certainly enjoyed coming here, and the crowd appreciate good football too.
Andy Madley will referee the match today. And played up to Williams. It's a neat pass. Letting the shot go. Beautiful goal.
Well, it's all about keeping a clean sheet now. They've given themselves a little bit of breathing room. Got a great chance of going through.
Very important goal in the context of the 2 legs, and they are in the second leg now ahead on aggregate.
I think deservedly so as well, the way that they've played over the 2 games, but still a bit more work to do.
Well, it's 1-0 here, and obviously that's the aggregate score as well. Into areas where they could probing. Williams! It's a goal in the League Cup semi-final second leg, and the scorer is Danny Williams.
Well, what a way to answer your critics. Didn't he take that superbly? Look at the smile on his face.
We've lost. Williams is...
Danny Williams has been the difference in many ways between these two sides. He scored.
Well, he's a great strength, he's a great threat for his team. Just showed what he can do. Oh, he's got to make a change, this manager, because it's men against boys. He needs to give them a lift. The substitution, I would imagine.
And that has made the score 2-0 on aggregate. Chance here for Everton. He's blocked that well. Half-time whistle goes in the second leg of the semi-final.
Well, they can almost touch that final now. They've worked extremely hard over the two legs, and for me, worthy leaders.
Good action in the English League Cup. Mahrez looking to pick out. It's the biggest game of his life, and he's got 2 goals in it. Danny Williams.
You talk about big game players, I think we're seeing one right in front of us here.
Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get 2, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Well, the aggregate score is 3-0.
The City goal.
P. Sigurdsson. That's a penalty. Well, they're about to take the penalty, just waiting to see whether there's a booking for the offender, or indeed a sending off, but there's nothing. It's going to be the penalty about to be taken.
Yeah, fair enough, I think. It looks like they're going to be punished as it is if they can tuck away this penalty.
Great penalty. Alan, not something you did too often in your distinguished career, but a penalty here.
Yeah, I mean, this boy is a composed penalty taker, and he showed it there. Really, really cool strike, that.
Confirmation of the aggregate score, 3-1. Could be dangerous. Slimani able to cut that out. It's the headlines in this League Cup semi-final second leg being written by Danny Williams.
Wow, what a day this is for him, and glory surely at the end of it.
Well, some players might switch off if they've scored a goal, even 2 goals in the game, but he's greedy for more, in the best way, I mean, and he's got a hat-trick.
Yeah, he's been a danger from the start. His work rate, his runs off the ball, and been top class. Oh, his team haven't been at it, and look at the manager's face. You can't believe what they're giving him out there.
On aggregate, that's the overall position. Opening now. Oh, charged down. Well, it's over. They were favourites to win today, but I don't think we expected a script like this one, Alan, with Danny Williams. Talk about grabbing your chance.
Oh, it's storybook stuff, isn't it? And he's talked a good game at times. Now he's just played one, and that'll feel really sweet.
Well, that's the end of this drawn-out semi-final over the two legs, and they are through. They've made it to the final on aggregate.
Well, they can start celebrating now. They've put in an awful amount of effort over those two legs, and I think they deserve it.
There he is, Danny Williams. Great game, lad. Good job.
Feels good to be a hero, hein, mon ami?
The manager was impressed with your performance, lad. We all were.
Time to knuckle down and push on.
Oh, I've been waiting for those words to come out of your cake all season, lad. But you can't just be saying it in here. You got to be doing it out there, consistently. You need to start taking some responsibility.
Responsibility, like setting a good example in that. That's me all day long.
You remember what you were like when you first came here, lad? Blooming Jack in the box. You could barely sit still long enough to sign that contract. When the photographers left, you remember what you said to me? About wanting to make a name for yourself at this club.
What a joke, right?
Manager wants you to take a more active role over the next few games. See if you can help set us up for some success in the Premier League. You want to make a statement now. Earn yourself a spot on the team for the League Cup final. That'll be a good place to start.
Hello, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alongside me, the familiar voice of Alan Smith.
Yeah, this should be a cracker today. Really looking forward to it.
Coming up for you, Leicester City, and they play Burnley.
Leicester City. Leicester City lineup today. Number 1, Kasper Schmeichel. Number 2, Danny Simpson. Number 15, Harry Maguire. Number 30.
This is the Leicester City lineup. Two banks of 4, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
Number 11, Mark Albrighton. Number 19, Islam Slimani. And number 34, Danny Williams.
This is the Burnley lineup. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that 5, that midfield 5, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
The champions of England in 2016, no one expected them to retain the title, not even themselves, but they were successful compared to other English clubs in the European elite competition, Alan.
They certainly were. They had some great adventures, memories to keep from Europe. Now the challenge is to gain stability in the Premier League.
Anthony Taylor is the man in charge of the game today. Well, there's the first whistle, and the game is underway. Slimani. Here's Williams, and it's in by the post. Well, we see it again, how close it was to maybe hitting the post and staying out. But luck was with him. In it goes, it counts.
And I think the goalkeeper thought he got his angles covered there, but he didn't look too pleased when it rebounded in.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. Well, he couldn't have asked for much more, could he, Danny Williams, in his first half? Your take on it, Alan?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Whistle from the referee, and we're off and running again for the second half.
The King Power Steam. Will you please give
Danny Williams delivers here with the penalty.
number 19 is Lance
Absolute delight for Danny Williams to put the penalty away.
Yeah, the keeper had not a sniff of that one.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it?
Oh, he's got to make a change, this manager, because it's men against boys. He needs to give them a lift. A substitution, I would imagine.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Leicester City goal.
Played into the middle. Cleared away by the defender. And there it is. It is over. It's a fine performance. They worked really well when they had the ball, which wasn't that often, but also they were very good when the opposition had the ball.
Yeah, it just goes to show those possession stats can be deceiving. It's what you do with the ball, and they used it really well.
Hello everybody, I'm Martin Tyler. Alongside me, the familiar voice of Alan Smith.
Yeah, this should be a cracker today, really looking forward to it.
Will you please welcome our visitors?
And our match today, Arsenal against Leicester City.
Gunners, Arsenal! Here is how the Arsenal line up. Number 33, Petr Cech. Number 2, Matthew Debussy. Number 4, Per Mertesacker. Number 20, Shadran Mustafi.
He's going to play up front, Danny Williams, isn't he? What does he bring to this team and this game, do you think?
2 in his previous match. Really helped his team then.
Aaron Ramsey. Number 19, Santi Cazorla. Number 11.
Well, we know, Alan, how they like to play with plenty of possession, lots of short passes. Expecting exactly the same from them here?
Well, you'd imagine so, wouldn't you? That is their default setting, as it were. And as the opposition, I think you've got to stay so organised and you've got to work so hard. It's not a game you look forward to, really.
What we've got here, Alan, is a side that don't concede many goals, and perhaps they don't score enough. That's down to the overall philosophy of the coach?
Yeah, they don't commit too many men forward. They work incredibly hard, I know, on the training ground in the week, on organisation, who's where at any given time, and it does work.
A big decision for Arsenal to up sticks from Highbury, a splendid stadium, but a small one by modern standards, and they've increased the capacity to over 60,000, and they make a lot of money with every home game, so I guess it's been worth the effort, even though a lot of that money was not going into the team for a period of time when they weren't winning trophies.
No, but they've come through that period now, so we're led to believe, and there's not a bad seat in the house here. In
comes the challenge. Well, in it goes. Ozil! It's a fast start here.
They deserve that goal. They'd be the better team early on.
One of the great young talents around, Germany's Mesut Ozil.
Such an elusive little customer. Wonderful ability to pop up in the box.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. So it's Arsenal with the lead.
Goal for the Arsenal, number 11.
Good strong tackle. Williams. And here's the shot. They pulled it back level with this goal. Well, if you keep going in to that sort of area, the ball will drop for you, and it dropped perfectly for him.
I think that's the lesson to anybody enduring a goal drought. Keep getting into the positions in the 18-yard, in the 6-yard box, and you will score.
So away we go at 1-1.
Leicester City goal, number 30.
Well, everything to play for in the second half. We've reached half-time at 1-1. Well, we wrap up the first half here with your thoughts on Danny Williams, who's looked very encouraging, Alan.
Well, he stepped forward for his team there with that equaliser, but his team haven't been, what you would say, on the best of form.
.45 minutes to go as we start the... Referee points for a corner. Corner's taken. Here's Williams! And that's a terrific goal to put them in front. And that's beautifully done for the goal.
It was a nice corner, and didn't he attack it well?
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? Arsenal, having picked themselves up, they've gone behind. Just read the intentions of the opposition. And the whistle's gone for the last time today. It was a fine performance. They worked really well when they had the ball, which wasn't that often, but also they were very good when the opposition had the ball.
Yeah, it just goes to show those possession stats can be deceiving. It's what you do with the ball, and they used it really well.
Well, we're at Leicester today, as we say. A very warm welcome to you to the King Power Stadium. Alongside me is Alan Smith.
Will you please welcome Liverpool?
Coming up for you, Leicester City play Liverpool.
Leicester City lineup today. Number 1, Kasper Schmeichel. Number 2, Danny Simpson. Number 6, Robert Huth. Number 15, Harry Maguire. Number 28, Christian Booth. Number 26, Riyad.
Well, we've had a lot of young players burst on the scene recently. Marcus Rashford, for example. Danny Williams going to come into that category.
4 goals in his last 3 games. Really does look a class act at the moment.
Number 19 is Lance Romani.
Everyone knows how this team likes to play, Alan, on the break, and the opposition know that as well. But dealing with it, of course, is something altogether different.
Well, they pass the ball so slickly and so accurately at pace that if you're a man or two short, it's hard to recover.
One thing to look out for from this team today is the way they try and win the ball back within seconds of losing it.
Yeah, and they don't do it individually. They get backed up by a teammate. They hunt in packs, and you've got to do that. You've got to do it with discipline.
Can't talk about Liverpool to you without mentioning Anfield in 1989 and that glorious night for Arsenal.
Yeah, well, back then, nobody tended to win at Anfield. I know it's not so easy to appreciate now, but it was a fortress, and they'll be hoping to get back to those kind of times.
The referee is Neil Swarbrick. It should be a tremendous game, and attacking play from Leicester. Guided through. Williams! Well, they've broken through here with a really good goal, and the celebrations reflect that. The supporters are going crazy. It's a terrific moment for the team. Well, he gambled to get into there, so close to goal, and the ball just fell for him.
Yeah, that's meat and drink for any good striker. Just another one on the tally.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Williams, it's in! Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead. He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Different angle on it here. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Here's Williams. Slimani, and he's put it in for the goal. Well, he managed to keep it down, put it into the back of the net, and the keeper just couldn't reach it. They are playing well. Their superiority increased really with this goal.
Well, you can only see more goals coming their way, the way they're playing. Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was. Oh, he's loving it, the manager. He's seeing his team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
The opposition in danger of being blown away here by the... Well, there is the referee blowing for half-time. It's 3-0 here. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance, actually.
It's finished here. As a match, it was rather one-sided, wasn't it? Because of the capacity of one team to dominate the football.
Football lesson, it was pretty humiliating for the inferior team. They just didn't get into it.
Get in!
Congratulations, Danny. You have earned it.
Wasn't easy, mate. Was not easy.
Did you think it would be?
Straight up. I've always been the best player on the pitch ever since I was a kid. Never had to try that hard.
Everyone in this dressing room has always been the best. It's the same at every club. Now, you're with the best of the best.
Well, I hadn't thought of it like that. Good point. But now the Williams is back where he's supposed to be, huh?
Deja vu.
C'est vrai, Toro. C'est vrai.
Oh, you lads must be proper desperate. Especially if this clan's playing up front for you.
Wait, did you lads hear something? Oh, it's you.
You're in the Premier League, eh, Williams? You're having a laugh, mate. You'll be gone as soon as they sign a proper player.
Look who it is, our little turncoat. Always quacking like a little duck. Quack, quack, quack.
We'll see you out there, Walker.
You will.
This is a really special day, always these Wembley occasions, and we've got some elements here, haven't we? Great club rivalry and a bit of personal history with Danny Williams breaking into this side and Gareth Walker. They go back a long way together in the opposing ranks.
Yeah, there's a bit of needle between the pair, but they can't let that overtake the job in hand. It's a big occasion, and I mean, for Danny Williams, I think he's earned a place in this final after what he's done in the semi and since.
Here is the Leicester City. Number 1, Kasper Schmeichel. Number 2, Danny Simpson. Number 6, Robert Pigg. Number 27, Joaquin Gallo.
Well, we're wondering and hoping indeed, Alan, that we might see another exhibition of Algerian art from Riyad Mahrez.
Well, it's just a joy to watch, isn't he? He can go either way. I know he's stronger on his left side, so whoever he's up against here, be well advised to show him down that right flank.
This is the Leicester City lineup. 2 banks of 4, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
The team now for you for West Bromwich Albion. Responsibility for some of those 5 in midfield to get forward, and I'm sure the main striker won't be isolated, although it looks a bit like that on our screens.
Yeah, he could be a lonely man up top there if he doesn't get the support that he needs, because he is the type of player that does need support. He can't do it all on his own.
Enjoy the game.
Well, this is the Wembley Stadium of today. It's been open since 2007. It's got its own memories, and many of the supporters here will not perhaps think about the former stadium where you graced, of course, Alan, and many famous occasions were staged. But this is where it's all about now, where it's at, and it deserves to be here. It's a magnificent structure.
It certainly is. I mean, I think it's still regarded well.
Bernard, Williams. Williams! First goal of the League Cup final. Danny Williams celebrates the scoring of it.
Well, he's a headline writer's dream, isn't he, this boy? What a moment to grab that goal.
Well, he knew exactly where the goalkeeper was going, and he just steered it past him into the bottom corner.
Yeah, he's a fine finisher, this boy, and never panics, passes it into that corner.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Leicester City goal.
With a quick break here. Just the keeper to beat. Slimani. Here's Williams. Well, that could be the insurance goal here.
That little bit of daylight that they were after.
Two for him on the day, and two very well taken goals. Well, let's take another look at the goal.
Well, I think this manager was pessimistic coming into this game, and those fears are being realised now. His team trailing by a good margin.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Drilled in, it's Danny Williams! And he's done it! To get three, it's fantastic, Alan, for Danny Williams.
Do you know what? From the very first minute, he looked a threat, and he's taken those goals so well.
Well, some players might switch off if they've scored a goal, even 2 goals in the game, but he's greedy for more, in the best way, I mean, and he's got a hat-trick.
Yeah, he's been a danger from the start. His work rate, his runs off the ball have been top class.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team. It's comfortable for Kasper Schmeichel from the back. English League Cup final, half-time, the whistle has gone, and a very impressive first half from the team that's winning here.
Well, just looking at the manager, he's patting his players on the back. He's absolutely delighted with that first half's work.
So the English League Cup final. Good reading of the play by the defender. Well, there it is. The EFL Cup final decided in dramatic fashion. Great game. And the rivalry between the two clubs has really been shown off in the best way, really, here, because they fought tooth and nail. But Danny Williams finds himself on the winning side.
Yeah, and I think he was their best player for me, Martin. I'd give him man of the match. Instrumental in this victory. Might well he celebrate along with his teammates.
Well, much made of the meeting between these two clubs in the FA Cup final last year when it was Alex Hunter against Gareth Walker. But this is the trophy they've been fighting for today, these two clubs. And it is a very proud moment for the winners. Goodness me, they had to dig deep to be in a position to enjoy this moment.
Yeah, there were times looking back when you thought they might have got knocked out. They did ride the luck on occasions, but you have to do that in cup competitions.
It's a very big moment in the career of Danny Williams, that's for sure. To be involved in a match of this magnitude, and now to be a winner in a match of this magnitude. I'm sure it will give him a great lift for what lies ahead in a very promising career.
Well, at the start of the season, there's only so many trophies you can go at. And as a result, this is a moment for extreme celebration.
EFL Cup winners after this most dramatic final.
Yes! Oh, well played, Williams. Hey, I reckon you grew up a bit as a player today.
Thanks, boss.
I'd have you on my squad anytime.
Came up short, eh, Walker? That's nothing new for you, though, is it?
Nice one. Real class act you are, Williams.
You give what you get, mate.